Violence on television. Violence on television is no different than it was yesterday, other than the graphic realism that has grown with the advancement of technology and visual effects. However, is this good or bad? Children mimic their surroundings. The shows that babysit them are their only source of stimulant. The heroes they admire then become real to them. Fictional television has more of a responsibility than it did before. If the children learn at a young age that it is okay to slap a peer or talk back with vulgar words with no discipline, then soon it becomes another part of society. Respect for themselves and others is no longer a part of their comprehension. The children that will become our leaders no longer have the social skills or reverence that they need in their adult lives. Children do not understand the difference between reality and fantasy. We impress upon them, at an early age, the dreams of youth. These ideals are then set into motion as fact, until the maturity of growing up can distinguish the light shades of grey between the two. Has television gone so deep into the murky pools of the macabre that it no longer can be used as a tool for learning? Should the children be punished for watching some unsupervised shows, and then mimicking them, or should selective viewing be an option? The networks should provide quality programs as a substitute to the violent shows available. The television shouldn't be used as the babysitter, but rather as a mechanism to aid a parent, freeing up their time for other responsibilities. The television does, however, keep some children off the street, but it isn't comforting to know that what they find in the safety of the home can be as dangerous as those streets. We cannot say for fact that the violence on television will make someone more violent, but the repetitiousness of watching violent acts can desensitize us. Television today seems to focus more on the violent acts portrayed upon someone rather than the group effort or moral learnings that stimulate us. The use of talent and experience is no longer used to solve a crime, rather the gun or the fist. Television today says we can achieve peace through power. There are no longer television heroes. A hero should be admired by morals and achievements rather than beauty or raw power to dominate the child's mind. The thought of being able to kill someone as an option because you disagree with them is ludicrous. Yet, every day this is what our children are subjected to through television. If someone looks at you wrong or you can't come up with a compromise, then just grab your gun and shoot them. All is fair and love and war and television. Should television be subjected under the First Amendment? The right to free speech is so commonly argued with the media. Does free speech include the right to broadcast immoral images and ideas straight into your living room? So many times do we find that even channel surfing doesn't allow us to escape these type of programs. With so many channels available today, you would think that the major networks would withhold shows depicting violence. Why should we as a consumer have to purchase cable to get proper viewing material? We can make our feelings known by calling local television stations and voicing our opinions about distasteful programs. If the demand is so high to remove a certain show, they will move quickly to remove it from their station. Another way might be to notify the sponsors who advertise themselves during the breaks of these programs. If they pull the ad, the station will lose money, ultimately having no other choice but to remove this type of viewing. Most of your local cable stations provide a locked key for the box, limiting the use of certain channels. We are on a 15-minute fuse about to go off, and 12 of those are gone. Networks no longer have control. Commercialism is everything. What sells is good enough to view. The show Outer Limits comes to mind. We control the vertical, we control the horizontal, we can take the picture to a soft blur, or crystal sharpness. Somehow I think television should have a similar saying: we control your viewing, we control your thoughts. We control your actions. We are the broadcasting media.
Alright, this is my first cigarette of the day, so I don't think I usually start out smoking. I think I'm going to leave the drums on. It kind of like set the rhythm for me. but you're not getting the direct drums. You're getting it through the microphone if you hear them at all. So, hey everybody, it's me, JJ. Let me get this freaking blah blah yakety blah blah. Let me get that. Actually, no. We're gonna remain like this for a little bit, but I'll do the intro. It's always good to do an intro, isn't it? It's kind of like, hey, what's this? What am I watching? You're watching me, JJ, the owner and proprietor of Bright Idea Records, located at brightidearecords.com. Brightest minds in music. And I'm having a pretty good Monday. Or wait, is it? It's still Sunday, son of a bitch. I thought it was Monday. I just woke up a little bit ago. I guess it was like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Been wanting to stream since I woke up, but you know, I took a much needed shower and it's been a while. I'm kind of like a cowboy. You ever notice in the old westerns they make a big deal whenever they take a bath? There's a reason for that. Sometimes they're out in the desert for days, weeks at a time, months? No, I don't know. But they go for a while without showering sometimes, so. But, you know, I was having a pretty wild weekend. I can't really remember why I went to sleep or how. I think I was on Twitter and I was like looking up, I was really just trying to figure out how to stream a video. Because I know they have a thing called Studio. It's kind of like when you go to studio.youtube.com, you like, you know, have an interface. I've kind of figured, once I found out there was a studio.twitter.com, I figured, oh, maybe it'll be the same. No, not really. It seems like they're trying to sell me on something, but they never actually show a price. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like blue checked, but I ended up checking out a lot of Twitter. Like, oh, so much. Like, I guess I understand a little better why my tweets aren't so far reaching anymore. I remember when I was on SoundCloud 10 years ago, all I had to do was click the share button and I'd be getting sometimes hundreds of listens from that alone, just by throwing a hashtag in there. But I guess I'm supposed to do groups and lists or whatever the hell it's called. I think groups is a thing. And I'm already like a member of a couple of them, so that's kind of neat. But yeah, it put me to sleep. I was kind of like having a difficult time relaxing all weekend. I started taking these new vitamins. They're basically magnesium. And like, I don't know if you know this, but I was in an accident and my muscles are kind of like, I get Charlie horses all the time and I take magnesium anyways. So these vitamins advertise themselves as calm. Yeah, and I don't really do calm. I try to avoid calm because I tend to fall asleep and I sleep too much as it is. But you know, now that when I read the label and realized it was just magnesium, I'm like, fuck it, I need more for my Charlie horses anyways. So I guess I'm calm right now. Can you tell the difference? I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, man, that reading Twitter really calmed me the hell down. I was just so bored. It was really just overwhelming how much you can, like, all the different areas there are these days. So I was getting kind of emo because I was like, man, nobody's watching my dystopian lovesick blues movie. I think I've had like a dozen plays. I don't know, I haven't checked since like Saturday, but it kind of had me down in the dumps because it was a lot of work and I'd like to think it's totally awesome. But at least I got, you know, a few solid fans that check on this shit. People like, well, you know, I don't really like to name names because then they're like my pets, you know. I don't really have pets, alright? This is Fight Club, and your own level of determinism is what gets you anywhere in life. So, if you don't want to get anywhere with my stream and me or whatever, alright then, don't. But if you do, well, you know it's happening. Right now, I'm trying to improve the quality of the stream resolution. because I've been very disappointed at the 240 progressive resolution default that I've been getting lately. So, and I'm going to try to use a better camera. Looks like it's available now. I will go ahead and I don't know if I'll keep both of them on. Let me see. Google's trying to sell me crap. Thank you. No, thank you. And now I've lost my train of thought because of an advertisement offer. It was something to do with the camera, right? Alright, I'm going to try two different options. I'm going to try using my DroidCam OBS plugin, because that works pretty good. Oh, but I got a server start error. Probably because I have the DroidCam open. And if you were watching on the last stream, I basically showed you how I was pirating a copy so I could get HD mode or whatever. I don't think it actually worked. I don't think I actually pirated anything. Because the HD mode, for whatever reason, maybe it's a bad Windows system configuration. I don't know. You know, it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't think I actually committed a crime. Sorry. If I'm gonna commit a crime, I'd like to actually, you know, succeed. If it looks like I'm committing a crime, yeah, I'd really like to succeed. Because I don't need to get that reputation and not even be committing a crime. That's just like, what the fuck is that? Alright, I can't get the DroidCam OBS server to run. So, therefore, we'll stick with the regular DroidCam. That works for me. Okay, let me see. Is this going or what? I'm ready. I don't know if you could tell by the title or whatever. I'm feeling pretty good today. I really am. Okay? It's true. So I'm not lying. Feeling pretty good. And because of that, I'm going to try to capitalize. Like, it's not even Monday yet. Some of you might still be awake. It's hard to believe. I don't know, man. My schedule, when this happens, when my schedule gets thrown off like this, I don't even know what to think. I'm going to go ahead and open the chat window and just leave it open, because like I say, if I don't do that, it seems like none of the messages get buffered, so I end up seeing nothing. So I got to start it now. Got it over here. I'll try to check on it. I'll try. This is live, unless you're watching it, you know, unless you had to press the play button, in which case it's probably not live. It's like the 19th, soon to be the 20th, in about a half an hour. On the other side of the world, I don't know, God only knows. It's a big planet, you know. Could be just about anything anywhere. But here in my little corner of the United States, Arizona, yeah, got that Mountain Standard Time, GMT -7. Oh yeah. There's the picture. Okay. I don't know if I should like. This is pretty good quality. Let's focus, please. Focus, please. Oh wait, I have to press the AF button. I'm focused as fuck. No, I'm autofocus as fuck. Okay, sorry. I'll go ahead and start this. You should be able to see this. It's funny. I'm saying like focused AF. That's funny. Autofocus AF. As fuck, man. No, I want a new scene. I want a new window capture, I guess. Yeah, not too focused. Let's go ahead, rotate. I don't know why it's so fucking out of focus. Maybe my camera lens is smudged. autofocus even like do anything? Oh, there we go. Much better. Now I can like attempt to find, you know, I have a pretty good stand over here, I think. The studio is pretty fucking trashed right now. I will be dealing with that maybe during the stream. I do have some stuff to play. Good God almighty. What do we have here? Yeah, I got plenty of video. So if I need to take a break and attend, or maybe play some Inspector Gadget, I don't know. Oh, where'd my picture go? That's not cool. Not cool, not cool. Totally not cool. Not cool. Okay. Okay. No, don't do that. Do this. Don't do that, do this. Okay. Now we're functioning again, I guess. Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, if I need to play some Inspector Gadget, or like, I don't know, maybe put some Visine on my eyeball. Oh, man. Yeah, I should probably do that, huh? Get the Visine. Or maybe if I need to play some Matrix online. Yeah, you ever do that? Pretty sweet. Or maybe if I need to play some Conan Adventures online. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know if, I know Matrix doesn't work anymore. There is no Matrix online. And, what else? Oh yeah, I think Conan is still a thing. I don't know, people. I'm just trying to find, this thing. I got like a clip for this phone, you know? Like, so I can like, have a tripod essentially. Yeah, this place is trash. Really got it. I can fix it up pretty quick. You know, I've been organizing actually. Like this whole area is still cluttered as fuck, but none of this stuff has dust on it. I took everything off the shelf and put everything back on the shelf. Oh yeah, I need to figure out how to charge this stinking vape pen thing. It has like, you know, these little, it's where the battery and the power supply hook up, those little metal things. And now when I try to take a hit, alright, I had to like refill this thing manually by taking it apart because it's abused and they're supposed to be disposable. And I don't even like vaping as it is, but you know, it is kind of nice. It's kind of like having a nicotine, oh, son of a bitch, what happened? Yeah, as I was saying, it's kind of like having a, or whatchamacallit, it's kind of like having a nicotine patch. Yeah, it's not supposed to blink like that. That means that there's no battery, and that it's not actually cooking the juice. So, gotta figure out, I don't have you know, like that's a disposable vape pen. So basically I found that, and I hacked it, and it worked, and now it doesn't. You know that it worked because it was used as a prop in that movie, the dystopian homesick, or dystopian lovesick blues. So, there you go. And that's the story of my life, and I'm sticking to it. Okay. And it's, over here. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. No. I'm gonna be with my Nintendo DS stuff. I don't think so. Is it with my guns? No. My knives? No. You know what? The drums are pretty cool, but when I'm tasking out like this, it's kind of a distraction. Kind of don't need the drums when I'm trying to focus. Okay then. Where's that thing, you guys? This could work. I think I could get away with using this. Because it's got a magnet, right? So if I just go like... And then... I could like... I don't know. What would be smart to clip it to? I don't want it to fall. This phone's pretty important to me. I mean, I kind of need it. I think most people tend to need their phones. And the reason it keeps doing that is because it's a touch screen, like duh, and I keep touching it, and I shouldn't be touching it. I turned off every form of battery saving type of screen going to sleep kind of stupid bullshit that will make this camera stop working. Got it plugged into a power source, alright? So like, I'm hoping I can just set it and forget it, and that'll be that. Because doesn't it look like better? Like it's sharper. The resolution is there's definitely more pixels. So I'm gonna try to. I'm trying my best, people. It's not easy, and there's no reward for it either. Just a tiny little bit of satisfaction, not much. I can't get no satisfaction. It's just like I think I burned out all my dopamine or something as a child. I don't know. I mean, can't you tell? Like by this fucking thing. This is something that was written in 19. Let me fix this. So what's the deal with the opening thing about violence on television? What's the deal with that? Well, hold on. I gotta fix this. Once and for all. I can't do a stream with a goddamn phone in my hand. I'm sorry. I can't do it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. I want to switch to the other camera. Is there a button? Yeah, this button? No, that mirrors it. Okay. No. I need you to switch to the front screen. Yeah, the front. I need that camera. Okay. We're gonna stop. Front. Now we're gonna go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Go. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now we're gonna rotate. Now we're gonna pop out the screen. Okay. And now I'm just gonna try to find something to clip this. I don't even have anything to clip it onto, so I'm just gonna do like that. Okay. That's good enough. The only problem I have with that now is it needs to be cropped. Totally needs to be cropped. I'll do that. I got it. I got this. You are the one to abuse. There, I got that out of the way. Why do I say that so much? Because it's true. You are the one to abuse, not me. I'm definitely not the one to abuse. I've been abused enough, thank you very much. Abused and confused by being a part of this society. So, no, now it's your turn. Thank you for being a good sport about it. And I'm glad that we all understand that is the scenario. Hello! Okay, it's still working. That's good. I think the microphone is in a good location. I don't really know for sure. I was watching the stream where we played the Shadowrun music. And what about it? Well, I just think the microphone was in a good enough spot. Like, I didn't need to ever move it. Like, I didn't need to screw with it. If I just would have left it where it was, it would have been fine. So that's kind of my attitude now, if you will. I don't know if you've noticed, but on some of the streams, I tend to say the word ultimately a lot. And that is an attempt, believe it or not, I'm kind of doing that on purpose. It's basically an attempt at being succinct and not like wasting. God damn you, you fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna fuck you up. Swear to God, man. This ain't the time to fuck with me. I'm having a good day. You're not gonna ruin my day. Nothing. No one. You can't ruin my goddamn day. Thank you very much. Not gonna happen. It's gonna be a good day, and that's all there is to it. But no, when I say ultimately, I'm trying to not waste your damn time, essentially. See, I say that one a lot these days too, because I'm trying to wrap things up. I know I have a tendency to ramble on and on and on and on. And some people think that, like, I lose my train of thought and never finish, the topics. And the thing is, either they went to the bathroom or, like, they started watching a different stream. Because I'd say I always come back to the main topic. It's just what I do. I'm focused AF. Autofocus, yeah. So anyhow, yeah, this is a thing that Zot wrote back in, like, what, 1996? Or maybe 97? Yeah, good old Zot, right? It's true. This was, like, for media communications class when that, what was his name, Harry Goldstein or something like that? With KRAP television, crap TV. So essentially, ultimately, the reason why this article focuses so much on the children and are they affected by violence is because, yeah, violence in the media was the topic we were supposed to be writing about. And I wasn't even 18 yet. So, yeah, I kind of could only really speak about the children. And I think that's kind of like the primary concern anyhow when it comes to explicit materials in the media, such as explicit language, explicit violence, explicit sexual content, explicit, I don't know, those are like the big three, right? Vulgarity, violence, and vulva, or I don't know, vagina? That's kind of the three V's? I don't know. That's good. A mnemonic device, in case you don't know. If you ever come up with something to help you remember something, that's what they call a mnemonic device. So, that's the reason why Johnny Mnemonic was Johnny Mnemonic. It's because he doesn't have to come up with funny little things to say. No, he just has an implant, prosthesis, a learning disability prosthesis in his head, which is something that I could have really used, and I probably still could really benefit from a piece of cyberware like that. But I digress. I found some notes, okay? I found like a thumb drive or something that had some of this crap, and I was thinking I should probably upload this, because I don't know if you got to check it out. I'm just like doing my best here. I'm just trying to do my best, alright? I told you, when I find things, I tend to have a show and tell, because I don't know if I'm going to ever see them again. I lose stuff all the time. Lose my mind, lose my cool. But aside from that, actual physical objects as well get lost. Oh, excuse me, all the time, yeah. I tell you, I haven't even had breakfast yet, but I'm working on it. So yeah, the other day we uploaded another piece of text that good old Zot contributed to the world. Zot wasn't a very big writer. I mean, like, he's only like 5'6" at the time, I think. Shorter than me, even. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't write all that much. He wasn't that prolific of a writer. But every once in a while he had to, like for school, or, this is an attempt at like a song or a poem or something, I think. I don't know. But it's not terribly bad. Like, check it out. It's like...
A long time ago, Thomas Edison once said the motion picture would make textbooks dead. And a while after that, William Levinson declared there be a radio in every classroom receiving knowledge through the air. Now Newt and Bill want America wired so everyone can learn all they desire. It's time for the techno-revolution, time to get rid of mental pollution, get everyone on a computer, that's the solution, aimed at fun to live in delusion. It's kind of funny how when you have the whole world at your fingertips you never want to leave home. Why read a book when you can have a multimedia spectacular? Who needs an imagination when it's all right in front of you? You shouldn't have to think to learn, just absorb the knowledge and spit it back out, never questioning what's put in your head.
Well, that's great. My computer interface is out of control once again. It happens sometimes. Oh, I can't see a goddamn thing. What happened? Did my resolution change on my display? And yeah, my camera's locked up again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I turned on Do Not Disturb mode for like a reason. Okay, I actually think I should kill this. I think I'm starting to have a bad Monday. Son of a bitch. I didn't think it was going to happen. I really thought I had it all under control. Go figure. Whatever. Fuck Monday. Yeah, alright. Ever listen to that band, The Happy Mondays? Yeah, me neither. God. Oh, hey. Now, oh, fuck it. Let's do it again. Here we go. I got the audio turned up. Why not?
A long time ago, Thomas Edison once said the motion picture would make textbooks dead. And a while after that, William Levinson declared there'd be a radio in every classroom receiving knowledge through the air. Now Newt and Bill want America wired so everyone can learn all they desire. It's time for the techno-revolution, time to get rid of mental pollution, get everyone on a computer, that's the solution, ain't it fun to live in delusion? It's kind of funny how when you have the whole world at your fingertips you never want to leave home. Why read a book when you can have a multimedia spectacular? Who needs an imagination when it's all right in front of you? You shouldn't have to think to learn, just absorb the knowledge and spit it back out, never questioning what's put in your head.
Yeah, so it is what it is, people. It's a teenager that wrote some shit. I'm a much better metaphor craftist now. Like, I'm a total song crafter now. But I can't say that this is terrible, because compared to the crap that most people come up with, it's fucking fantastic. But what is it in reference to? What in the fuck is that nerdy kid talking about? It sounds like it might be political. What in the hell? Well, oh god. I really got to get to the bottom of this camera thing. Why it keeps like stopping? I don't, it's not like going to sleep. I don't need a program like caffeine to keep the phone awake, I don't think. It's not like that. Oh, come on. I can't keep doing this. This is annoying. Well, oh great. And now my sources are gone again. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the flow, alright? And you know, if the production quality is a little herky-jerky or whatever, if we're a little dog and pony today, hey, I'm just gonna like hope that the, whatchamacallit, that like the resolution quality is a little higher. If we manage to make that upgrade today, well then good enough, alright? I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself, because it's gonna take all the fun out of this. It's fuck it, man, fuck it. Alright. There. Maybe I'll start cursing less, too. You know, I usually curse because I'm, like, pissed off. I'm not drunk. I'm not, like, using the English, like... I'm not from the UK. I'm from the United States. When we say pissed, we mean pissed off, man! Because we're pretty good at getting pissed off. Our entire, like, system is designed to piss people off, really. I think the attitude is that it keeps people productive to be pissed off. It keeps them from getting depressed and like lethargic and in a rut. Actually, no, you can get in a rut and you can be pissed. It's not going to help with that. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Yeah. If you're stuck in a rut and you're pissed, that's pretty fucking horrible. I don't know which is worse, to be stuck in a rut and have anxiety, or stuck in a rut and be angry. they both are bad for your health, basically. But I digress. This is about politics. Yeah, it is. You guessed right, people. Back in, I think I might have put it in the description. Is there a description? I don't think there's a fucking description on this thing. Way to go! Way to go! Alright. And it looks like I was in a bad mood because the topics are really off topic. That's nice. This fucking program. I need to like run an app manager and see what is killing it. I don't know if it's... I know this program doesn't totally suck. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense why it would be like so fucking sucky. You motherfucker. And no, I'm not putting pressure on myself. That's why I'm not telling you every little detail. Because that would just make this harder. It's already starting to turn hair pulling on me. Alright. Okay, this is better. I like this better. This is better. We've got it. We've got this going. This is better. I'm going to make this go away. Right click, remove. Yes. Alright, this is like better. I prefer this. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't go away on us. This is what I was trying to get before when I was talking about using the DroidCam OBS, yada yada yada, and so forth. Alright, people? This is what it's all about. Because that's what I use. It's going straight into my streaming software as opposed to me having to like import a goddamn window. Let me just try to that works. Alright. Try to relax a little here. Just a little. Not too much. I don't want to fall asleep on you. That would be no bueno. No bueno. Alright. That's good. That's good. We're good. That's good. Okay. So that was that. And I'm going to attempt to try to, like... Because I'm sure you don't know what that's about. Like, I don't think anybody remembers this. It was a pretty big deal at the time. Like, when you're a student and you're, like... I don't know, going to college. Like, when you're going to high school, nobody really puts too much pressure on you to be, like a conscious member of society. Like a good citizen. Like a pillar of the community. Like, these are the kind of things that they really start to try to pressure you into doing when you go to college. They want you to, like, join clubs, like, and they want you to have political opinions, and they want you to like keep up with the news, and like it's built into the assignments. You know, they're like, I want you to read about this topic that's on the news these days, this really big deal that's on the news, and you know, you're supposed to give us your opinion, but you need to use citations. That's what makes it homework. That's when they make you start like doing tons of citations to back up your stupid little opinions. Because most people's opinions are pretty stupid. Not very well thought out at all. Like, you've got to be like neck deep in the shit to really have a valid opinion. Otherwise, you're pretty much just like summarizing. That's what most people's opinions are very, you know, glanced over summaries of something they glanced over. It's not like their neck... Like when Bruce Schneier talks about cryptography, that guy's like above the neck. Like, he's like so deep in it, he's like all encryption. So, that's one example. If you talk to like, what, Slash from Guns N' Roses, if you talk to that guy about guitars, yeah, he's like at the bottom of the ocean, he's so neck deep in the guitars. So... that guy's got like a huge collection. He's like that Tony, I think his name's Tony, that Bamamasa, What the hell's that guy's name? Masa? Guitar collection? What the fuck is his name? No. Masa? No. It's like Albamasa? I forget its fucking name. God damn it. I don't know. I don't know anything. Famous guitar collections. That's fun. Yeah. No, musicians. Musicians, not celebrities. Who gives a fuck if you collect guitars and don't play them? Like, come on now. This is annoying when you don't know the right search. Oh, there it is. Joe Bonamassa. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. Joe. This guy supposedly has the kind of guitar collection that makes you go start to lose your focus. You're like, oh, daydreaming, like looking at all these rare guitars. So yeah. Anyways, what was the article about? Well, it was just my little summary of the 1996 telecommunications act. Like, yeah, that's what it was. First major overhaul of the telecommunications law in almost 62 years. Wow. It's a long time. It's almost a momentous occasion, if you will, if you're into politics and that kind of thing. What else? The goal of this new law is to let anyone enter any communications business. That's when you had people starting their own, like, CLEX, which is a customer switch kind of scenario. Like, that's pretty common these days because of the voice over the internet. This was still not a thing in 1996. Voice over internet didn't become a thing until about 5 years later, and that's when everybody started getting their own redbacks and, like, basically being in charge of their own telephone shit, instead of having to pay outrageous long-distance fees all the goddamn time. Even corporations were victims of that. If you can picture that, a corporation that's being victimized, whoa, that's far out. And it wasn't even like a data leak from a hacker. It's exploitation from the telecoms. Oh, wow. Yeah, so anyway, what about it? Okay, that's just one of many things. Alright, the thing that really, got me was the whole wiring up the schools and the libraries with high-speed internet and publicly accessible internet terminals, which were basically just desktop PCs, but because, we call them terminals, alright? Terminals are specifically designed for people to walk up to them like a kiosk, if you will. Okay? So you can call it a kiosk as well, but I tend to say terminal. And yeah, they upgraded all the schools. Or no, they made a plan to have them all upgraded within the next 8 years. That they wanted every school and every library in the United States to have internet. Which sounds pretty basic, right? But back in 1996, it wasn't that common. If you went to the library, you were lucky if you could access the internet on, like, the Lynx text web browser on a Weiss terminal, to, like, look up the library catalog. Yeah, and if you had a Weiss terminal and a digital database, that was lucky, because a lot of times you were using card catalogs. Card catalogs? Ew, gross. Yeah. I for a little while of my life, all I had was card catalogs to rely on. That was in my childhood, before I became Zot. By the time I was Zot, things were already getting pretty digital in society. Thank God, right? Anyhow, that's what that silly little poem was about. And if you want to know more about the Telecommunications Act, you can look it up on your own time. I just wanted to provide you with some context. That is like, let's see, what's a good way to describe? Basically, Zot was becoming a punk rocker, and that was a deliberate attempt to flip off the power structure and basically say, you know, yeah, I'm not so impressed by your telecommunications bill. I think it could have been better. But, you know, that's the thing about politics, is like, things can always be better. They never are. The fact they get anything done at all is a miracle. That's really what is to be expected. Is like gridlock, gridlock, gridlock. You know, nothing ever changes, nothing gets better. Things get taken away. Pork barrel spending, chop, chop, chop. You know, gridlock, gridlock, gridlock. And then to actually